So guys, welcome ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and this is my Destiny 2 impressions. It is quite an in-depth impressions because I have played everything and played the shit out of everything. And I've got to say at first I was pretty fucking disappointed with, not with anything but the multiplayer. So I'll get around to that in a second, but I started out the game, I sort of obviously had to do the starting mission, the main mission, and I've got to say it was a real big step up from Destiny 1. I enjoyed that mission a lot more than I enjoyed the whole of the Destiny campaign from the first game, and I really enjoyed it. I've got to say it was quite epic in my opinion. It had different levels of gameplay. It wasn't just shoot this, shoot that. It was do this, do that, defend this, go and destroy this generator. It was just sort of a mix-up from Destiny 1, and I really enjoyed it. And then I went straight into a match of Control, and I was a bit like, well, this feels weird. It feels a bit, clunky, a bit imbalanced. But then I sort of got used to it. I gave it more of a chance, and I thought, I'll give it a chance. Don't bitch about it just yet. So I carried on playing, and I really began to enjoy it. I feel like it could have done with 60 FPS. I still don't understand why Destiny 2's 30 FPS. In terms of graphics, it's a good looking game. It's impressive. It's a step up from Destiny 1, but not massively. There's only a small difference here, and on the hardware that it's running on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, PC, well, soon to be PC, it could definitely hit 60 FPS. There's no reason why it should be 30 FPS, because 60 FPS is better for competitive play. But as with Destiny 1, you get used to it and you learn to utilize it. I don't know how that's going to work on PC when it comes out. I don't think they'll have it locked to 30 frames per second. If they do, they're going to get a lot of complaints. I just know that from personal experience. People will bitch at them constantly for an unlocked frame rate. But as it is on consoles, I actually enjoy it. Like, I've got used to the feel of 30 FPS. It feels a bit more heavy, so it ends up feeling a bit more skill based than it would if it was a bit more fast paced. Maybe that's why it's 30 FPS, better hip fired, like Halo. It does feel quite natural once you get into it, but at first it definitely feels clunky and very heavy. But a bit like Battlefield 4 heavy, but not in that way. It's strange. But if you played Destiny 1 and you're going straight from Destiny 1, you'll feel completely fine. But if you're new to the Destiny franchise, then you're going to be like, whoa, what the fuck's going on here? This feels a bit weird. But I don't know. Other than that, I can't really find fault. I did the first strike. I actually did a live stream of the first strike, and I fucking loved it. It dropped me in right at the last bit of the boss fight, and I was like, whoa, it's dropped me in halfway through, and I caught up with my team. We worked as a team. We obviously died that first time I dropped in because I didn't have a fucking clue what I were doing. And then everybody dropped out and I was left with one guy. And me and that one guy did that strike until we fucking completed it. And we made it to the last level like a good fucking 3 times before we did it. And then when we did it, the feeling of accomplishment was so good and so enjoyed. And it just made the game feel that much better. And that's what I really like about Destiny. It's always been good for teamwork, especially in the strikes, and it reminded me why I fell in love with Destiny 1. Now, I did play a lot of fucking Destiny 1. I played it for a good year, and then I lost interest. I didn't get the last Iron add-on. I just didn't bother because I were a bit pissed off with how they were releasing all these expansions with rumours of a second game. I can't be asked getting into it now, but basically there was many reasons for it. But I feel like this has brought me back in. I didn't think it would. I was sort of wanting it not to, but it's going to end up taking a lot more of my money because I think I'm going to be getting Destiny 2, just because the multiplayer, once you get used to it, it's enjoyable, team based, skill based. I can't even imagine what it's going to be like when you can get so many different weapons and obviously customize your guys, because in the beta you don't really strive to customize your player and power them up, do you? Because it sort of comes to an end after a few days. But when you've got the full game, you're going to be living with that character. It's, well, not personally, he's not going to be living in my fucking bathroom or something, but you know, you're going to actually be playing as them all the time. So I'll care more about aesthetics and fucking customization. I don't know what I'm saying, but I'll worry more about that when the actual full game's out, and I'll do a full review of the customization, because we still don't. I hope that the character create is a bit more in depth than the first one. You know, just a few hairstyles, but I didn't even get to do that on the beta, so that worries me a little bit. But it's not a major issue, it's just a minor issue. But I thought I'd mention it just because I don't know if it's in the game, if it's present in the game. It's not present in the beta, so that's just another thing that some people might want to know. But in terms of gameplay, enjoyable once you get used to 30 FPS. In terms of modes, multiplayer is enjoyable. The campaign, I think it's going to be fucking amazing, just because I love that opening mission, so I'm really excited to get into the full game and see what it's about. And it definitely made me think, oh, what's going to happen next? You know, when you get, oh, I'm not going to ruin it for you in case you haven't played the beta, or you're going to play the beta or whatever. But it's, yeah, really enjoyable. And the strikes, fuck me, it's left me wanting more. I want to go and play another right now, but I don't want to redo the same one, because I've already redone it about fucking 15 times. But it's just, I'm really excited for it now. And it's standing as one of my most anticipated games, just for that team-based stuff. I can't wait to get a few buddies and do some videos on it, and, you know, just really enjoy the campaign alone. And it packs something for everybody. It's got the campaign for those solo players, it's got the multiplayer, the competitive multiplayer, the strike playlist. It's going to be definitely enjoyable. And before I end this video, I'm going to get round to the actual Hunter Titan Warlock shit. And yeah, that were a pretty awesome fucking triple. What I thought they would have done, I thought they would have at least added, you know, maybe one or two more classes, you know, but they've kept the same as Destiny 1, so I feel like that's a little bit lazy, but they've mixed it up with new abilities and new shit like that. But we'll have to see how that is in the full game, because I really haven't had a chance to dabble with it in the beta, and you can't really unlock any other special moves than that in the beta, so we'll have to see what they do with the full release, and see what they do with the actual fucking expansion passes in the future. But anyways guys, thanks a lot for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. Stick around for future content of Destiny 2, because I'm 100% fucking pre-ordering this shit. And yeah, I'm glad to have Destiny back. So let me know what you guys think. Drop it in the comments. And thanks a lot for watching. I'm gonna leave a little bit of gameplay just so you guys can watch it without me babbling over it. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. I'll leave it there.
Hunters like you blaze a path for the rest of us. And that's why we have fire teams. 2 for 1. Zone C lost. You captured Zone B. You have advantage. You're pulling ahead. Keep it that way. Zone A lost. Zone C captured. Zone B lost. Together as one. I love it. Zone B secure. You have zone advantage. Zone C lost. Zone A captured. 5 minutes. You have zone advantage. Zone B lost. Zone C secure. You have advantage. Yes. Now show them the true meaning of war. Zone B captured. Power play. Keep the pressure on. Zone C lost. Zone B lost. Zone advantage is yours. Zone A lost. Zone C lost. Enemy controls all zones. Zone A secure. 3 minutes remaining. For 1. Zone B secure. You have zone advantage. Zone C secure. All zones held. You have total control. Finish them. Zone A lost. Zone B lost. Double kill. Triple down. Tell them to line up fast. Zone B captured. Zone advantage is yours. Victory is all I ask. Good.